is Sanjay Kumar, creator of CrowPath and Selector Sub. In this video, I will show you how to install Selector Sub and where to find after installation. So the very first thing, you just open selectorsub.com simply in your browser, and here you have all the links for all the browsers available. It is available for all the browsers, whichever browser you want to install. So let's say Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Opera. It's up to you for which browser you want. Click on that. In this video I will just installation and where to find. Detailed tutorial video is already available so that you can watch. Click on add to Chrome. If it is not added already, you will see that add to Chrome, add extension. After adding extension, you click on this, okay, and here in overview you can read about the details and etc. That's fine. Then you see that extension logo is not visible here. So the very first thing you see here, this default extension icon it is showing. This is a standard extension icon. This is a new feature in Chrome that they doesn't show the extension which got added in your browser or which you have added in your browser by default here in toolbar, just to save the space. If you want to like whichever you want to see here in the toolbar, that you can pin. So click on this pin bar, it will come here. Now after adding it, I would request you, it is recommended that you restart your browser. So click on that, then open your browser again. Here the new window, open new window. So we just restarted the browser, open this, and now you right click anywhere, inspect, and you see when you will open here your DevTools. So on the left side you must be seeing this Elements tab and the DOM is available, but on the right side you see styles computed. So here it used to come Selector Sub as the last tab, sidebar tab. So on the left side is DOM, on the right side these we call as sidebars. So styles computed, event listener. So here it will be the last tab as Selector Sub. So either you click from here, it will open, or for the better view you can expand it and you will get it as the last sidebar tab, and you click and open. So there you can start using it, simple. So this is how you can install on any browser and you can see it. Let me show you on one more browser, Firefox. So suppose we want it for Firefox, and if it is not already added, you click on add to Firefox. It will be added. Add. Once it is added, it is asking you to restart browser to make the best use of it, so you can restart the browser. And let me tell you a couple of things more here, that if you want to use it for the local files, or you want to use it for in incognito mode, so go to this Chrome // extension tab. There click on the details page of your extension. Here scroll down, allow access to file URLs. This you can allow if you want to work for local files like local HTML file, if you want to work for those. If you want in incognito mode to work on incognito mode, or you want to use this extension in incognito mode, then you turn on this one as well, and that's where, there you go. Okay, so this is how you can install, this is how you can use it in your browser, and that's how you can allow for incognito mode, allow for access files, and then you can start using it like a charm. So yeah, thank you, and I would request you, please add your review, share with the join the community, and share with everyone. If you have any more question, you feel free to read out all the FAQs here. You must get your answer for your questions. And one more thing recommended, don't try it on blank tab. Always open the google.com, not the blank new tab in Chrome browser. Okay, thank you.